Oi oi lads. So, Saints Row, the 2022 reboot is dropping in just under a month, and as a long-time fan of the franchise, this game has really grabbed my attention ever since its original announcement. Though a ton of people from the community don't really share my excitement for the game for some clapped reasons, like the main characters looking like, and I quote, hipsters instead of saints. My dog, like, you played the first game, right? The Saints Row 1 playable character looked like Mark Zuckerberg after the meta stocks dropped by 40%. Yeah, a ton of the complaints are just dumb, and that's actually a very good video idea, huh? Laughing and debunking bad hate for the game. I'll take that one into consideration. Let me write that one down. So, this video is directed towards three main types of people. One being people who are new to the franchise or are returning Saints Row fans who have not kept up with the reboot. Two is people who hate the game already. I don't know, man. A girl called me a charmer 7 years ago, so maybe I'll be able to change your mind. And the third is my community. I'm obviously primarily a Borderlands content creator, and that isn't going anywhere, don't worry. I just want to introduce some Saints Row into the mix, and maybe this little casual introduction to the upcoming game could ease my audience into the new content. So basically, the best way I can summarize this is I'll be showing you all why I'm excited for Saints Row and why you should be too in a top 5 format, because we haven't done those in a while. Should have just said that right off the bat, shouldn't I? Oh yeah, I should also mention that these aren't in any particular order. Okay, cool, back to it. Coming in at number 5 is one of the main reasons why I'm hyped over this game, and that is the open world. Santo Ileso looks so good, man, but okay, to be fair, anything is good in comparison to Steelport. The NPC variety looks good too. Looks like it won't be fucking construction workers and hookers every 5 meters. Also, the environments look so good and diverse in this game. Unlike in Steelport. Man, could you tell I really hated Steelport? Like, there's mountains, deserty areas, the main city, different districts. It's really giving off them sweet Saints Row 2 vibes, and I really hope things like caves and islands with Easter eggs on them make a return, because those are things that brought so much life into the franchise almost 2 decades ago. The devs even put a photo mode in the game, and taking a picture of landmarks around the city unlocks fast travel points. It's super unique and a very swag feature. One more jab, I promise. Steelport didn't have landmarks. Claiming the number 4 spot is none other than gameplay, which really needed to make the list considering this is one of the biggest sandbox franchises there is. We have several new additions such as vehicle combat, which looks extremely fun, health bars, which yes, you can turn off if you don't like them, but me personally, I'll be keeping them on, a wingsuit which we'll delve into a bit more later, an evade/rolling ability, and also the ability to rate stores you visited online, which is mainly done to steer up more shit between the Saints and the other gangs. I guess this also kind of fits under the open world section, huh? But I think one of my favourite new additions to gameplay is something my fellow Borderlands fellas will love, and that is skill trees. Now wait! They're not actual skill trees. If anything, they're more like a small battle pass tree system. Let me explain. Basically, the more you level up, the higher the battle pass styled progression system goes, and that unlocks new skills for you to use in combat. I believe the most amount of skills that you can have equipped is 4, which is pretty neat. There's also the percentage meter at the bottom of your screen called flow. The percentage is increased gradually, though can be sped up through getting kills, and once full, you can execute a finisher on your enemy, which will be your main source of regenerating health. Yeah, gameplay is looking so much more complex and interesting than in previous games, and I am all for it. Insurance fraud. Oh, I love insurance fraud. Don't like, you know, be that guy and chop that up and send it to your local police department. Thanks. Insurance fraud and many other activities are making a return in Saints Row, alongside many new ones such as wingsuit trials and many more. If you've played any of the older Saints Row games, you know that you can really get lost in these and have a ton of fun with them, especially when playing co-op. Though the main activity that has really caught my interest is criminal ventures, and this seems big. This isn't your average 2-minute piece of content, it's a thing that affects gameplay a ton. Now, I'm gonna try to to give a good explanation on this. I think I get the gist of what this exactly is, but they explained it so poorly in their announcement video that I had to write my own fan theory about this. Basically, you take over an area and it unlocks different styles of missions you can do. For example, taking over Let's Pretend gives you the ability to plan out heists, which is really awesome because it seems like we're gonna have so much more to do apart from the story this time around. Oh, and it's also worth mentioning that these businesses will also give you a passive hourly income. You've played the Boss Factory demo, right? Not much to say for me here then. Customization will be amazing.
Stripper pole.
And finally, coming in at number 1 is the story. Oh yes, the story. We finally have no superpowers and are going back to the classic gangster Saints Row 2 roots. God, that makes me so happy to say, man. But don't worry, those of you who enjoyed the whole superpower thing in Saints Row 4 will still have a sort of alternative to gliding, and that will be through your wingsuit, which is honestly a great realistic way to satisfy both sides of the community. They even said that the story is more like Saints Row 2 with Saints Row freestyle comedy thrown in there, which just doubles down on that point. I know people are mad that they didn't just carry on the series and they didn't want a reboot, especially when this existed in Saints Row 4. Bit fucking hypocritical, innit? But riddle me this, how the fuck are you gonna continue the OG story after Earth got blown up by aliens? And Get Out of Hell happened, you know, that happened, and it had multiple endings. I don't really see how you can continue the original story with a gangster theme, considering there was way too much sci-fi-ness in the mix towards the end. God, I still remember that really popular rumor back in the day of people saying that Saints Row 5 will kick off after the events of Saints Row 2, and it turns out Saints Row 3 and 4 are just TV shows that the gang starred in, but God, no. That's like the cheapest way out of all time, I swear to God. Here's what I think. I think we should just give these new characters a chance, and seeing how they turn from normal people to straight up gangsters will be fun. But yeah, that'll be it for me. That'll be it for this video. Did I make you any more excited for the game? I hope so. Let me know in the comment section down below if so. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, as it really helps me out a lot. I make content all things Borderlands and I guess Saints Row now, right? Yeah, Borderlands and Saints Row, so it's definitely worth sticking around. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Stay classy. Peace.